Hello. I'm going to read a selection from the sacred writings of the Baha'i text. And this quote illustrates something that we see in the writings. It's from Baha'u'llah, the Baha'i prophet. And oftentimes in his writings, he will speak as himself, a prophet who has received this message from the Creator. But sometimes, often within the same quote, the Creator will speak through him directly. And that's what we have here. This is one of the nights of the fast, and during it, the tongue of grandeur and glory proclaimed, "There is no God beside me, the omnipotent protector, the self-subsisting. We verily have commanded all to observe the fast in these days, as a bounty on our part. But the people remain unaware, except for those who have attained unto the purpose of God. His law is a fortress unto you. Could ye but understand? Verily, he hath no purpose therein, save to benefit the souls of his servants." Today is Friday, March 9th, the 8th day of the fast. I missed a day yesterday. A lot going on. We had a full moon. And the full moons, as we draw closer to the end of this great cycle, which ends on December 21st, 2012, as we grow closer, the full moons seem to become more powerful. They become another a gateway, if you will, that allows the divine energies to come into our world, into our bodies, into our minds, into our hearts. And so, I had a full moon meditation in Germantown, and we had a group of people gather at the Feronia retreat, and it was beautiful. It was very nice. And when you do a meditation like that, it's even more powerful when you have groups of people. Even 2, 3 people together can be powerful because you have the same intention. You're there for the same purpose. You are focusing on things of spirit. And that helps. That helps to open yourself up. It helps to focus the energies and bring them into you. So we had a very nice full moon meditation. We did a medicine wheel ceremony and a group healing session where we laid down within the medicine wheel and really let go of some of the stress that we hold on to, some of the fear and anxiety, and we let it go to the earth, and we let it go to the air, and the water and the fire. The elements. Elements are the gifts from God that relay the divine bounty to us. And so when an event happens like this, a full moon, or a solstice, or an equinox, these are tools for us to be able to open ourselves a little bit more to God, to the divine energies, to the blessings that are available, and also to help us release a little bit more of the stress and the fear and the anxiety that make up our shell, our armor, our ego, if you will. If we can relax and shed that a little bit more, just a little bit, then we can open ourselves up a little bit more, and we can become closer to God. And becoming just a little bit closer to God makes a huge difference. Just a little bit can change everything in your life. Just a little bit less fear, just a little bit more love can change everything. And so this full moon has been very, very powerful. For me personally, I can say that I have been releasing a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety, and opening up and receiving more love in my heart, in my life. And it's a beautiful thing. It makes all the difference. It's wonderful. My healing crisis continues, although it is getting better slowly. My cough is beginning to clear. My sinuses are beginning to clear. It's moving slowly. And then I remembered something. I realized I learned something last year that's fascinating, makes a difference for me. And that is that there's a medical doctor who had his own Kundalini awakening, where a type of spiritual awakening, where he became aware of himself as a spiritual being with a light body. In addition to his physical body, he realized that he had a light body, which consists of the chakras, the energy centers in our body, the nadis and the meridians, the pathways that energy flows through us, and our aura and our Kundalini. It's all part of the light body that really supports the physical body, the emotional and the mental body, as well as the spirit body. So the light body really brings everything together, ties it together, holds it together, and enables us to be really complete, whole, and balanced human beings. And so this medical doctor had his own awakening, and he began to draw upon his own experience, not only with the spiritual awakening, but his medical background and experience, to see how the light body is really intertwined with the physical body and how they work together. And what he discovered is that many people who are light workers, who work with this energy and the healing and helping others, they've been having problems with their heart and lungs. Heart palpitations, coughs, colds, and flus with more frequency as things begin to quicken in the world. And he discovered that this is actually related to not just the heart chakra, but the thymus gland. And the thymus is a gland that's underneath the sternum, the breastbone, right between the sternum and the heart. And apparently he discovered that the thymus is something that connects the physical body with the light body. And in most people, the thymus stops growing around the age of 9 or 10. But with light workers, people who are really working with their chakras and their energy body, the thymus begins to grow as an adult. And as it grows, it causes these problems in the body. And problems such as the cold and the flu and the cough actually serve a purpose to break up the rigidity and the physical density of the physical body, to enable the light body and that light energy to penetrate and permeate throughout the physical body. So there's a purpose for this that makes sense to me. I can see it. I can feel it. I can understand the truth of it. I'll put a link down in the comments of this video for this doctor and his website, so you can check that out. But it's really fascinating stuff, and it makes sense for me. I can see in my life how it has, and even right now during the fast, that I'm at this point right on the cusp of another level of awakening myself and breaking through the prison and the bounds of the physical body and allowing my light body to emerge. So, in that sense, it makes it much easier to go through the physical discomfort when I know that there's a purpose in it. I had another thing going on too. There's been a lot happening. A lot of things going on very early in the fast. And we have the full moon here. This one's kind of disturbing. I haven't really advertised these videos yet. I haven't told many people at all. I've told a couple of people about their existence, and so haven't really gotten many hits on the videos, and I really wasn't expecting to. But I saw that, especially in the introduction, I started getting more people viewing, and somebody left a comment, which was interesting. My first comment was from somebody I did not know who started saying negative things, such as the Baha'i Fast is a fake fast, and the Baha'i faith is a fake religion. And this was a little bit disturbing to me. I mean, you never like to hear negative things about what you're doing. So he left a website, and I went to look on the website, and wow, it was really, you know, it was disturbing to have people saying negative things about something that is so dear to my heart. And my first reaction was that, you know what, I'm just going to delete this joker. But then I thought, you know, censorship is not a thing that I really believe in. In fact, one of the main principles of the Baha'i faith is independent investigation of the truth. So I decided to leave his comments up, and you know, his website, he's got a whole website dedicated to, how would you call it? Debunking the Baha'i faith, or refuting it, tearing it down. Not really sure. As a Baha'i myself of over 20 years, you know, it seemed kind of silly. It appears that this person is a white supremacist who, you know, is against a lot of things and a lot of types of people. So it you know, didn't really seem much of a personal threat to me. But in his website, he mixed just enough truth with some of his own either misconceptions or some blatant lies as well. So disturbing, but I'll just take a deep breath and let it go and let him have his views. So I think it's funny how people can't just let something be, something that's making a difference in the world, something that's helping people become closer to God and closer to Spirit. Why is that threatening to people? And why are they so upset about that? And why are they so disturbed by that? I could see that this person, you know, they were trying to do good. You know, they're trying to do good and make a difference in the world. You know, they're trying to do the work of God in their own way. Why can't they let other people do that? I'm not sure. But to each his own. And until tomorrow, have a beautiful night. God bless you. Namaste.